I love clouds in the sky. This morning is an example of a cloudless sky, and oh, so pretty. What a beautiful morning. Spring is in the air. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and on your back, in the bed, on the sofa, the floor, maybe your recliner kicked back, or sitting up straight in a chair, rocking side to side on your sit bones and then knees at 90 degrees. Hip width apart with the feet flat on the floor, toes pointed forward. Lift your chest. Doesn't that feel good? We spend so much of our life curled over, looking at our devices, that we forget how good it feels to sit up straight. So lift your chest and tuck your chin back towards your neck and open that passageway through the neck that allows that flow between the brain and the body in both directions. Good. Now just notice yourself and hold your posture. And at the same time, notice if there's any extra tension. And if there is, let it go. A good place to check is your jaw. And then breathe. Pull the air in through both nostrils and pull it down. When you pull it down and your diaphragm drops, it pushes on your internal organs, giving them a nice massage, and it causes your belly to round up. And that's how you know you've pulled the air all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs, where the majority of the blood circulates. Very healthy to pull it down and have that great exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. And release the breath and let it flow out. When it flows out, let it flow out through either your nose or your mouth or both. So pulling it in through both nostrils if you can, warming and filtering and humidifying the air. Pulling it down so the belly rounds up. Put a hand on your belly and one on your rib cage so you can feel it. And then let the air go, exhale, and let it flow out. And feel your body as it gently lengthens and flattens. Great. In just a short amount of time, breathing can make big changes. Don't try too hard. Trying too hard gets in the way. Just calm and relaxed and easy, pulling the air in through both nostrils, feeling the belly round up, and then releasing and letting the air flow out, feeling the body gently lengthen and flatten. And this time on the inhale, when you get to the point where you've filled and are ready to exhale, take in 3 extra sniffs to fill the residual space, and then let the breath go and let it flow out all the way. And when you've reached the bottom, 3 extra puffs to get rid of the last bit, and then do it again and pull the air in with sniffs at the top, and let it go out with puffs at the bottom. And practicing expands your lung capacity and creates an awareness of the balance of your breath. And our breath changes as we experience and think. And when we're ready for action, based on some perceived need of danger or fear, our inhale becomes longer and our extremities get ready to act. Our digestion goes on quiet and we're ready to go, and that's good. And then after the moment is over, the trick is to bring ourselves back and not stay in overdrive. but to come back to that calmer, more relaxed state. And the breath changes. The breath changes. The breath changes naturally because our bodies are smart. But sometimes we get stuck or we form habits of staying in that action-oriented space. And so we use the breath to remind us to recalibrate. And one way we do it is with this sniff and puff breath, settling everything back into that calm space. Good. For exercise today, let's do the face. Give ourselves a little mini facelift. Could use one of those. Start with your forehead and just let the forehead be totally smooth and soft. No wrinkles to be found. And now raise your eyebrows. And raise your eyebrows as high as they'll go. And make your forehead as tight as you can make it. And now in that position, hold the tension and breathe. In through both nostrils, rounding, and then out, and gently lengthening. Holding that tension and breathing, that 3 to 5 breaths. And when they're complete, release and let your face go soft and your eyebrows release and relax. And then do it again. Inhale and raise the eyebrows. Tighten the forehead as you lift the eyebrows and hold the eyebrows in place. Tension and breathe through the nostrils. Rounding, and then exhaling out through either the mouth or the nose and letting the body gently lengthen and flatten. And do your 3 to 5 breaths and notice one place in your body that you've tightened that you don't need to have tight, and release it as you hold the tension, eyebrows and forehead. And then when the breaths are complete, release and relax the face. Good. And now let's stay with the eyes and the eyebrows and squeeze the eyes as tightly shut as you can and bring the eyebrows and the eyes close together. Squish your cheeks up towards your eyes and squish your eyes and everything surrounding them, and then hold that tension and breathe. It's not so easy to do, so concentrate and do the best you can. It's always good enough, you know. Breathe the 3 to 5 breaths the best you can while you hold the tension. And when the breath is complete, release and relax the face. Good. And then do it again. Squeeze the eyes tightly shut. Pull the eyebrows toward the eyes. Pull the cheeks up toward the eyes. Even flare your nostrils. And hold that. And breathe. And if your fingers and toes have gotten tight, let them go and just keep that face very tight. Eyes, eyebrows, cheeks. And when the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, release and relax the face. And now use your mouth and tighten your mouth into a tiny little pucker. Tighten it as tight as you can. And isolate the tension as best you can to those tight little lips. And hold and breathe. Rounding on the inhale and gently lengthening and flattening on the exhale. And when the breaths are complete, release and relax. And this time go in the opposite direction. Spread your mouth wide. Make it as wide as you can make it and hold the tension and breathe. And if you've picked up extra tension in your shoulders, see if you can release it while you keep your mouth all tight. Don't worry about it if you can't. We're just trying it out and learning to isolate. And practicing is a great thing to do. With your mouth tight and as wide as you can make it. Breathing. And now release and let it go. Good. Now your chin. Push your chin forward as far as you can and create big tension in your chin. And feel the muscles that support this. And keep them tight and breathe. And when the 3 to 5 breaths are complete, release your face. And now return to that relaxed face. Start with your scalp and feel it soft, and let it flow to your forehead and your eyebrows and your eyelids and your eyeballs underneath the eyelids and the cheeks and the space under your eyes and your nose and your lips and your tongue and your jaw. Good. And now just continue to breathe through both nostrils, rounding up on the inhale as you pull the air all the way down to the bottom lobes of the lungs and fill to the top. And then release and let it go and let it flow out, either through the mouth or the nose. Aware of the breath and its length, breathing in on a 2, maybe, or more, depends. Every day is different, and every person is different. And then on the way out, as you let the air flow out, extend the exhale. If you breathe in on a 2, try breathing out on a 4. And just notice where you are this morning, and notice your breath, and extend the exhale. And then add the mantra that we've been doing for the benefits of the breath. And yesterday was physical healing, and this morning is emotional healing. The breath is so great for calming emotion, softening. So add the mantra, calms emotion. And breathe and use the mantra to occupy your mind. And if your mind is trying to plan the day or relive yesterday or just go into that space of worry, just pull it out and replace those thoughts with calms emotion and let the breath do its job and let the mantra fill the mind and breathe and appreciate the gift of your own breath and your own ability to create that calm. And breathe. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.